Good evening and welcome to Nevada Camera Club members and guests to the Nevada Camera Club Electronic Image Virtual Competition for October 2020. Our competition staff this evening includes setup assistants from Stephen Cupp, Jerome Hamilton, Craig and Linda Hicks, Juliana Stratton, Ed Stiglitz. The announcer this evening is Linda Hicks, projectionist Stephen Cupp, scorekeeper Mary Sheets, and Corey is our technical god. Our judges this evening are, in chair number 1, Jerome Hamilton, chair number 2, Ed Stiglitz, chair number 3, Janice Phillips, chair number 4, Stan Collis, and in chair number 5, Daryl Ginwright. We had 16 members enter 47 images in 24 unique categories. For those on site, please silence your cell phones. A special thanks to Jerome for allowing us to invade his space for this competition this evening. And now, here is your Nevada Camera Club Electronic Image Competition for October 2020. First, we will have judges 1, 2, and 4. Our first category this evening is abstract. We have advanced color abstract, chaos to sine wave.
What division is it? One more time. I'm
Advanced.
sorry. Advanced.
Judge 2, did you show me your score?
No. Sorry.
I missed it. Thank you, sir. 8, 8, 8.
I like the idea. I mean, this is definitely an abstract, fits the category very well. I like the idea of what's going on here, and I like the colors. The problem that didn't bring it up to a 9, I think, is just maybe a little too much going on. Maybe if we could focus down in one spot, because I like some of the stuff on the right side, but then I kind of like the little mess up in the left corner. So maybe if we focused on that just a little bit more, maybe got you 3 9s.
The image received a 24. It was the only image in the category. We're moving on to creative now, and I would like the same 3 judges, please. For intermediate color creative, Tipsy. Nine, 9, 8.
Ooh, almost there.
Well, I'm the 8, so that's, I kind of like some of the lines, but for some reason I find the hand real distracting. If it was just the 2 glasses up there, I think that would help me a lot, bring it to a 9.
I'll say something real quick. Just I agreed that was the biggest problem I had was the hand. I was thinking maybe if the fist wasn't so tight, the hand was a little more open, it might have made the hand a little more interesting. But for an intermediate, I did go ahead and give it a 9. Good job.
The image received a 26. It was the only image in the category. Judges 1, 3, and 5, please. For advanced color creative, Ancient Alien. 778.
I like the colors, I like the eyes are sharp, it looks like an alien, a freaky being. It's just that the center part of the whole image is out of focus, so that kind of really bothers your eyes. So that's why I had to bring the score down.
The image received a 22. Straight up.
This was still color creative? Okay. Did you get, I'm sorry, I was the little boy.
899.
I do like the texture and the application that's been applied to the image. I guess I didn't see a lot of creativeness just in the leaves and the image itself without the application of the creative part. And I know that's, for most people, that's all the creative part is. So that was the reason I was down a little bit. I also asked about the category, or the, what is it, the color?
Division.
The division, because this looks like a really nice monochrome, and I think it may have been stronger to me in a monochrome division than the color, but I do see a little tint of blue in there, and that might be why it's color.
Image received a 26. Holding court. Eight, 9, 8.
I wasn't sure if those people, you created the stone look in the creative part of it. That's why it was confusing. I stayed with 9, but if it was already like that, I probably would have gone to 8. Could have chopped off a little bit more off the top, but you know, I like the simplicity, I like the effect. And if you did do the stone part with those people, I like that creative part.
The image received a 26. Black hat. Seven, 8, 8.
Daryl, what do you think?
I like what was done, but it's the, for me, what was holding it back was the angle of the shot itself, and the top of the hat is overexposed, so it's wide, unlike the inside of the hat. I would have liked to have seen more of the hat being black than just the inside.
Well, I'm the lower, I'm the 7. I do kind of like what's going on with the person in the hat and the shirt, even like Daryl was saying, but I kind of got lost with what this other section was. It kind of threw me out, so that's kind of why I had a low score.
The image received a 23. I need to correct the score total I announced for the last image. I announced 26, but it was actually 25. It was 898 for holding court.
Okay.
So that's corrected. There are 3 images to review for placement, starting with black hat, going back 1 to holding court, and going back 1 to straight up. Judges, a 1, 2, or a 3, please, for straight up. 1, 2, 1 is what was announced. Holding court. Two, 1, 2. And black hat. 3, 3, 3. So the judges have chosen straight up. Moving on to documentary, we'd like to go to judges 2, 3, and 4, please. We have master color documentary, Morning Fog. Eight, 8, 9.
The detail in the foreground seems to have gotten a little grainy or over processed to not quite be a 9 for me. It's a pretty picture, but it's just lacking just a bit.
The image received a 25. It was the only image in the category. Same judges, please, for master monochrome documentary, Sydney Harbor. Eight, 9, 8.
I love the image. I love the whole tonality of it. You were lucky to have a beautiful sky. I just think it's a beautiful image.
The image received a 25. It was the only image in the category. Moving on to nature wildlife, judges 2, 4, and 5. Advanced color nature wildlife, lone aspen in lava. Eight, 8, 8.
This is a good example of kind of what it was like this year out there looking for color. The smoke in the air, the leaves not real full on the trees because we didn't have a lot of water. This particular image you got a little, I think you have a little too much foreground. The bottom third of that picture could probably be lost, and it would help the picture a little bit and maybe lose a little bit of the smoke on the left. Walk a little closer to the tree might have helped, but it's hard to say.
The image received a 24. Zebra butterfly. Eight, eight, eight.
The butterfly itself is great. The background just seems to be over-processed too much.
The image received a 24. White Pine County.
Yeah.
899.
I like this image a lot. I love the blown out, the very shallow depth of field, the blown out background, and how the bird is kind of framed up with the twigs on the branch. I like this one.
The image received a 26. There are 3 images to review for placement, starting with White Pine County, going back 1 to Zebra Butterfly, and going back 1 to Lone Aspen in Lava. Judges, a 1, 2, or 3, please, for Lone Aspen in Lava. 3, 3, 2. Zebra Butterfly. 2, 2, 3. Which means the judges have chosen White Pine County. Judges 1, 2, and 3, please, as we move into people. We will be starting with intermediate monochrome people, 3 kids.
Judges again?
Judges. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Nine, 9, 8.
I think this image is adorable. It's really cute. I just wish the girl on the left, her eyes were up, looking the way the other children are looking. But otherwise, you know, I like your black and white image of all 3.
I like the emotion. The emotion and the feeling of this. It just makes you feel good when you look at it.
The image received a 26. It was the only image in the category. Same judges, please, for advanced color people. Renee. 888.
I like it for a portraiture. I like the backlighting. I think it adds to the facial structure. I think I like the flower being right where it is in the front. It's good framing. For people, I don't see a lot of anything going on. It's more of a portrait that's set up rather than a people picture where there's more interaction with the story.
The image received a 24. Lady selling joss sticks. Nine, 8.
I think this is a wonderful people picture. It tells a great story. There's a lot going on, a lot for you to look at, and I think for people category, I think it's right. It's a great story to have.
The image received a 26. There are 2 images to review for placement, starting with lady selling joss sticks and going back 1 to Renee. Judges, a 1 or a 2, please, for Renee. 2, 2, 2. The judges have chosen lady selling joss sticks. Judges 3, 4, and 5, please. For master color people, At Home in the Saddle. Eight, 8, 8.
I like the color density of this image. It's really nice. Because he's looking to the left, I would like more space to the left. If his eyes were, or his head was tilted more toward the camera, then this would be, you know, a 9. It would be more adjusted toward this format.
The image received a 24. It was the only image in the category. Same judges, please, as we move on to photojournalism. We'll have Master Color Photojournalism, Rebel Gain. Nine, 9, 9.
All right.
That's just a beautiful image. It shows the action as a takedown. You can see the eyes and the guy going down, and the red just contrasts to the other team. Beautiful image.
The image received a 27. It was the only image in the category. Moving on, same judges to Master Monochrome Photojournalism, The Protector. 999.
Wow. Well, this is a great shot in my opinion. This is great. The sun, doesn't matter that it's dead center. You got a good silhouette of the lighthouse of the lifeguard tower. You got the people, the water. I want to be there right now.
Flag.
And the flag,
And you still see
everything.
the stars on the stripes on the
Yeah,
flag, even though it's a silhouette.
exactly. There's perfect score.
The image received a 27. It was the only image in the category. Judges 1, 3, and 4, please. As we move into pictorial, we will start with intermediate monochrome pictorial, San Galgano. Nine, 8, 9.
I love the image. It's got a lot of good tonality. I just didn't give it a 9 because it just seemed like it was too processed or too over sharpened. But your composition is really, really good.
The image received a 26. Guggenheim Lobby. Nine, 9, 9.
How did you say it's just, to me, that's a perfect image, even with the bullseye right in the center. Everything circles around it or points to it. Lovely image.
The image received a 27. There are 2 images to review for placement, starting with Guggenheim Library and going back 1 to San Galgano. Judges, or 1 or 2, please, for San Galgano. 2, 2, 2. So the judges have chosen Guggenheim Lobby. Judges 1, 2, and 5, please. As we move on to advanced color pictorial, Pumpkin Patch. Seven,
Wow.
9, 9.
Well, I like it. I think it tells a great story. I love the sky. I love the colors. I love the pumpkin. I find it an interesting image that I like to look at.
Well, I guess I have to talk since I'm lower than both the other guys. So, I do like the rule of thirds. We got pumpkins in the bottom. Sorry, guys. We got pumpkins in the bottom. I love the red color through the middle. I even like the sky. The only problem I had with the sky was I do see dirt dots up there, and I was thinking advance. That was my first thing. The first thing I saw was the dirt dots up there. I have those in every single picture I take of skies, and I have to fix them. And then I just didn't see a lot of interest in the pumpkin patch. I was looking at mostly, you know, this leading in corner was kind of dead for me, so sorry about that.
The image received a 25. Log fence in Aspen Grove. Nine, eight, eight.
See, just on the other side now. But I thought this was great. You know, you put so much more into this composition, leading lines with the shadows, with the fence, everything leading to one section, to a rule of third. I like the backlight on all the trees, really makes them pop. So.
Yeah, in my case, I think I would have liked to have seen the picture if you'd have taken 2 or 3 steps to the right and got rid of that bush in the front ground and had more of the fence line going down the line.
The image received a 25. View from cabin window. Seven, seven, eight.
What I liked about this shot is the exposure and the detail on the inside of the cabin as well as the outside. The view to me wasn't
Nothing going on outside.
I think the inside's a little, it's been lightened up a little bit, so that's why it's kind of grainy and kind of hazy. But I think the outside is a little bit bright, overexposed.
The image received a 22. There are 3 images to review for placement, starting with view from cabin window, going back 1 to log fence in Aspen Grove, and going back 1 to pumpkin patch. Judges, a 1, 2, or 3, please, for pumpkin patch. 2, 1, 2. Log fence in Aspen Grove. 1, 2, 1. The judges have chosen view from cabin, or log fence in Aspen Grove.
We're consistent with what we like.
Okay, we're moving on into advanced monochrome pictorial. I'd like judges 2, 3, and 5, please, for Oregon Coast.
Just need popcorn now.
Nine, 9, 9.
Yeah, I debated a minute on this whether or not I thought it was a 9. my first thought was, well, the subject is in the middle of the picture. Then I thought, well, where else could I put the subject? If I put it on the left or right, it wouldn't have worked. So it actually belongs in the middle of the picture. And then I look at the three rocks. That's a nice rule of composition. Does the slim line help the picture? And yes, it does.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the more you look at this picture, the more you see in it, the more I like it.
And I agree, because I think I was debating going 9 or 8, and I went 9, but I think the person could have been to the left or the right of that rock and been even more effective. But I love the slim line. I love the large rock in the front. It's very, very nice.
The image received a 27. It was the only image in the category. Same judges, please, as we move into portraiture. We'll start with advanced color portraiture. Laura.
Same judges?
Yes, same judges. Eight, 9, 9.
Can I change mine?
Yes. 9, 9, 9. Corrected score.
So the reason I changed mine, my first thought was the background matches the girl. And I realized that's the artistic value of it. Do I like that artistic look? Does it matter? It emotionally bothered me. But then emotional is good. That's why I changed my mind, because I decided that emotionally I don't like it, but the picture is great.
I just think it's a very intriguing portrait. I mean, I love all the paint on it. On the person, the background at first bothered me because it was too much the same. I think if you darken the background just a tad, you know, that might even improve it. But I just like her expression. I just like everything that you did with it.
The image received a 27. It was the only image in the category. Same judges, please, for master color portraiture. Morning stretch. Eight, 8, 8.
I really like the lighting in this shot. The one thing that's holding me back is it looks like there's a little bit too much over processing in the face, the forehead, the face. For me, it's a little distracting.
The image received a 24. It was the only image in the category. Same judges, please, for master monochrome portraiture. Bree. Eight, 8, 9.
I just find it's a very unattractive look, and I know that's what the maker was trying to do. But I think they took it a little bit too far.
The image received a 25. It was the only image in the category. Judges 1, 4, and 5, please, as we move on to still life. We'll be starting with advanced color still life, Old Glory. Eight, eight, eight. Don't all talk at once.
I'm thinking. So, I like the look of this. I'm kind of thinking it might be a color infrared if it's not an application, which I kind of like. I like that look of the image. I like the yellow next to the blue, which gives you cools and warms together. The tree looks like it's leaning or falling backwards, and I think it's because it's a wide angle lens. Maybe if you could have backed up a little bit and been a little more telephoto with the lens you were using, but I think it's a great image, and eights are still a great score.
The image received a 24. The simple things. Nine, nine, nine.
The colors, the texture, the lighting, the slimline, the red leaf. I love this shot.
Now, red leaf gives it the perfect contrast.
Absolutely.
The white lines, it's this gorgeous image.
Yeah.
Image received a 27. Cabin in Woods, Antelope Springs. Eight, eight, eight.
It's, for some reason, I'm not sure what the actual, what the center is, or what my eye should really look at. Is it the arch, or is it the wall? It's kind of been distracted by some of the bushes.
The image received a 24. There are 3 images to review for placement, starting with Cabin in Woods, Antelope Springs, going back 1 to the simple things, and going back 1 more to Old Glory. Judges, a 1, 2, or 3, please, for Old Glory. 2, 2, 3. The simple things.
Can you change I held up the wrong card. I'm sorry.
And you were, okay. Placing for Old Glory is 2, 2, 2. The simple things, 1, 1, 1. And so the judges have chosen the simple things.
I held up the wrong card.
Judges 2, 4, and 5, please. For advanced monochrome still life, compartmentalized history. 898.
I like the shot a lot. Just for me, it just seems to be too many overexposed highlights in some of the bottles that keeps distracting me.
The image received a 25. It was the only image in the category. Same judges, please, for Master Color Still Life. Olympic medals. Eight, eight, eight.
I think this image might have been helped if you had all three metals in focus and part of the image, to give it a little bit more interest than just the one.
The image received a 24, was the only image in the category. Judges 1, 3, and 4, please. We're moving on to unclassified. We will start with advanced monochrome unclassified at dawn. Eight, nine, eight.
Overall, I like the image. I think the lines leading to the back, but there's just maybe a little, the loss of a little bit of the foreground, I think would have helped boost the score for me.
The image received a 25. It was the only image in the category. We're all ready to wrap it up with our club challenges. We will be starting with intermediate club challenge. Judges 1, 3, and 4, please, for backlit bat in a box.
And these are just open, right? Okay.
Open.
I'm sorry, one more time, just go through the title and everything,
This is backlit bat in a box.
and classification,
This is intermediate.
intermediate, okay.
You all right?
Eight, 7, 8.
I think you have a good subject here. I would rather have seen you gotten in closer to the bat and, so we could just see maybe through the wings, because the window that it's on, it's all dirty and things like that. And there's a lot of bright highlights on the windowsill or whatever that circular bottom is. But focus more on the wings, and the bat would have been stronger.
So I want to say one thing, especially since it's intermediate. I did go a little bit high because of the interest and the idea seeing this and trying it. Like Janice said, I think you did really good on the bat, maybe a little bit hot on the windowsill. But also I see your editing in the top, and I would try and fix that. Since you've already started editing, try and fix that editing you did in the top and re-enter this. Maybe take out the fly and maybe take out the shiny part in this corner and re-enter it again after you fix it. And that's a good editing lesson for you.
The image received a 23. Pomegranate. 8.
And again, actually, this is very good for an intermediate. The only problem you have is that bright leaf in the background. Everything, the other two leaves look great. You know, if you could make that back leaf look like the other two leaves, you probably would have got 3 9s on this, because the reflection and all the pomegranates are lit great. It's cool.
The image received a 24. There are 2 images to review for placement, starting with pomegranate and going back 1 to backlit bat in a box.
Say that 3 times real fast.
No. Judges, a 1 or a 2 for the bat. 2, 2, 2. So the judges have chosen the pomegranate. For the advanced club challenge with photographer's choice, judges 1, 2, and 3, please. Ride me, I'm yours.
Ride me, I'm yours.
Eight, 8, 8.
I find this a very interesting image. An interesting angle, an interesting view. Not sure what would have pushed it into a 9, but it's close.
I'm the same way. I thought it was great. I had the 9 card out, and those leading lines go back to the car, and I think that's kind of what killed it for me. If the car wasn't there, or you know, you've obviously done some work to it, maybe you can take the car out. I don't know. You know, maybe a lower angle would have not highlighted the car so much. But I think this is an amazing image.
Image received a 24. Sky view. Nine, 8, 7.
Hey, I took a abstract judging approach to it. I judged quick, went fast, had the score out there. I thought when it first came up, it was very abstract. I liked the blues and the whites. Actually, almost kind of monochrome with a little bit of blue touch in there. I thought it was a very good idea. So for photographer's choice, I think you did a good job.
Would have killed for a red cardinal.
Oh,
Image received a 24. Hydrant Club. Eight, 9, 7.
I mean, the colors are good. I don't know if I like the moon up there. I think it should have been chopped off because your eye just goes to that bright spot. And on the left, there's a white line on the edge of the picture, and this is advanced, so that should have been taken out.
I really like the image. I gave it a 9, but the only thing I really don't, the only thing that almost made it an 8 to me is under the dog loves bones, there's like a piece of white cardboard underneath of there or something. And that was the only thing that almost knocked it down, but the creativity of this image was a lot of fun.
The image received a 24. Wash me. 899.
I love your color choices here. The almost yellow blue, they always go together. The kind of gold blue works really well. It's just an interesting image.
I just felt if you took a little bit off the bottom, I know you'd probably lose that one row of windows, but right now it's kind of cut in half with that one hard line right through the middle, and that, for me, that just kind of killed the composition.
The image received a 26. Phainopepla.
Huh?
999.
We got one right.
It's beautiful.
Except that little sticker mark
I
on the
seen this.
bottom.
I actually had to look at that and see if it was a stick or like a something on the picture. But yeah, the only two things I would fix is take that out, and I think I would take a little bit off the side and either make him bullseye, because I would rather have him on this side looking into the image instead of on that side looking out. But amazing bird and sky and everything.
The image received a 27. Smoky sunrise. Nine, eight, eight.
Yeah, I was almost at a 9. It needs just a tad more interest.
I like the rule of thirds, the Joshua in the third, the horizon in the bottom third. You've got leading lines with the backlight through the grass. I thought both of them lead you right back to the sun, kind of right where you're making us look. The little starburst in there. Don't know if that's F11 or a little filter, but it works either way.
Image received a 25. On fire. Nine, eight, nine.
I love the colors. I don't know, it just holds a lot of interest, or I just keeps going around. I like the fact that the word navy is in there, kind of breaks it up. And it's a very interesting image that you created.
Image received a 26. Girls and dolls. Eight, nine, eight.
I thought I was going to be the bad guy again.
I absolutely hate this image. That's why I gave it a 9. I mean, this image is disturbing in all facets. I love the cat, right, sticking its head out of the middle of it like, what's going on? Might be a stuffed cat. It's pretty ugly. This is disturbing image, and it's very well done.
I think the cat is what didn't make it a 9 for me. I just wanted the dolls and the women in there because it's very impactful.
It's very impactful.
The image received a 25. A rose is a rose. Is a rose. 898.
I like it. I don't understand it, but it's very pretty, and I can't stop looking at it. I love looking at all the little details everywhere. I keep finding other parts of interest that I like on this image.
The image received a 25. There are 3 images to review for placement. Going back 2 to On Fire. Going back 2 to Phainopepla. And going back 1 to Wash Me. You okay, judges? Judges 1, 2, or 3 for Wash Me. 3, 2, 2. Phainopepla. 1, 1, 1. And On Fire. 2, 3, 3. The judges have chosen Phainopepla. Why? Second is Wash Me. Okay, for our Master Club Challenge, judges 2, 4, and 5, please. Ride the wave.
Me, can't make up my mind.
Want to make sure it wasn't me, that's all.
He doesn't have the num lock on. 988.
I love the frozen action of the water. If his face was pretty much either well lit or looking a little bit towards us, that would have put it over for me to a 9.
Yeah, and that was the reason I was debating between 8 or 9. But on the other hand, if he had been looking toward me, I probably would have said, I wish he was looking in the direction he was going.
I thought if it was maybe lit up.
And that's why I was debating back and forth. I was trying to decide if that did that, how much, I don't know. It was really close, but the reason I went with the 9 was I decided they took the photographer chose to take the picture with the face looking where he was going instead of looking at the camera.
Image received a 25. The Red Panda. Bless you.
Bless you.
889.
Like Ed would say, I don't really know what I'm looking at, but I like it a lot. I like it.
The image received a 25. The Tree of Life. Eight, 9, 9.
I think a tree of life should be more youthful looking. This is a really nice image, but I think that if the tree had more separation from the background, it would have made it a whole lot better of an image. I find that it merges into the background too much.
Image received at 26. Mountain view. Eight, eight, eight.
This is a gorgeous image. The mountains, the clouds. It's gorgeous. The only thing for me that was distracting is at the very bottom. I don't know if that's, if you just cropped up just a little bit, there's something down there that keeps distracting me.
Image received at 24. There are 3 images to review for placement. Going back 1 to the Tree of Life. Going back 1 to the red panda. Going back 1 to Ride the Wave. Judges, a 1, 2, or 3, please, for Ride the Wave. 1, 2, 3. The red panda. 3, 3, 1.
I like the red panda. I like the red panda.
And the Tree of Life. Okay, we got somebody who gave out 2 2s. So we need to go again.
Oh, boy.
Okay, Tree of Life. Give me your scores again. 2 2 2. The red panda.
I like the red.
3 3 1. And Ride the Wave. 1 1 3. There we go.
What am I seeing to the right of his head that looks
So
like
the
a
judges
line?
have chosen
That
Ride
just
the
says
Wave.
line, or is that just in there?
I want to
The
thank you,
line
judges. I want
the
to
right of
thank
his
you,
head,
Corey.
it
I
looks
want
like
to
a
thank
line.
Jerome
like
for
a
letting us hang
curved
here.
line
Yeah.
with seaweed.
Those of you who've been watching us from home, thank you
took-
for
I took a
joining
bunch
us.
of
And
out,
the results
all of
will
it.
be in the
But I don't- it-
newsletter
The water looks
that
funny on
should
the
be coming
side, though.
out towards the end of next week.
I think this TV has a lot of contrast in it.
Yeah.
But boom.
You online still?
Oh, yeah, you and I probably should have been talking. Is that what Corey's laughing at?